Linda Starbuck and I'm at Oakwood Primary School. I'm a teacher and I'm currently in a role coaching other teachers. Oh, it's been a long process. Really excited that we had a contact with someone that was a local person that we could use. There's a set of criteria that the department has, and through our connection with your company, we were able to make sure that we were doing all of those things correctly, because, you know, I think sometimes, you know, that is misappropriated in our culture. So we wanted to make sure we were getting it from someone that really had that knowledge and background. And the fact that you were able to take like our school story and put it into the artwork that you've done, super exciting. So way better than us ordering from a company, you know, a generic shirt. This one has been super personal right from day one. I think when you captured the community parts and like you've got the growth with the children, you've got families being a really big part and centre of that, and I think at Oakwood, even our staff, we consider ourselves a family in that way as well. So I think that was the big thing that you brought into that, was just that we're all coming together and we've got this knowledge that's building and growing and developing, and you just really captured, I think, our logo, which I think represents our motto and what we're about, learning with heart. You just really captured that in the artwork, so thank you for that. You know, you're sharing that in what you're wearing. I think we can't be what we can't see. So for our Aboriginal kids to see that I'm wearing a shirt as someone that's not Aboriginal, I think it's really important for them to see themselves represented in what I'm wearing. And as someone that's non-Aboriginal, I feel really proud that I've got the chance to wear that and know that it's connected to my school and I'm doing it in a culturally appropriate way that is safe for me and for the kids, and it's just been done the right way. So I really appreciate that. The most meaningful part, I think having you design artwork for our school, that's the most meaningful part for me. So it wasn't something that's, you know, that we saw some of your beautiful artwork and go, oh, can we have that on our shirt? It was, all right, this is what we're about, this is a bit about our school, this is our motto, and then that was the most meaningful part for you to represent that in an artwork, and something that everyone just immediately went, wow, that's fabulous. That to me was the best part of it.
My name is Danica Meehan. I am the Aboriginal Islander Education Officer 2 days a week, so Mondays and Fridays, but I'm also the Student Wellbeing Officer on Tuesday, Wednesdays and Thursdays. Personally, everything. I think that's hugely important. It's that journeying together with everything that is encompassed in life. I think finding those learning opportunities that come about, and then progressing forward, but also remembering the past and doing it in a positive, not kind of finger pointing sort of way, but making a really positive experience while remembering what has happened, what's happening now, and then what can happen in the future. Yeah, at the school, working with the leadership team and the teachers, all the other staff, and then the students, all those perspectives, and not coming across as blaming or anything like that, but as a very positive experience to journey together, moving forward, and with respect to things that have happened and results of that, but then also learning from that together and forward. Yeah, highlighting it, but you want it to be there all the time, but then also just making it a focus, bring it forward right to the forefront of everyone's mind. Okay, we've been doing this, but how can we do it better? Or, oh no, this bit's here, we haven't been doing that. What do we need to do to, you know, make sure that's being done? And then, oh, this has happened, but we've learnt from that, or we haven't learnt yet, we're still learning, or we haven't even decided to address that. So then what can we do within the school as teachers and leadership team to really emphasise the journeying together and addressing the impacts, and just doing it in a really meaningful way, not just kind of like I hate the word tokenistic, but like tokenistic or tick boxy. But yeah, making sure it's meaningful and doing it together and having that impact that's needed. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so excited. I had been involved in consultation in the past, and it has been a bit of a we don't know what we can do. But then this whole process, like stamping that down and saying, yep, we choose to do that. We choose to be a part of the journey together, and then just to see the kids' faces as well and how they're reacting to it, and then out in the community they'll be wearing it as well. So just sharing that and then expanding in like a really tangible way. Yeah, I'm just going to be wearing it with pride and go out and about, and like this school is so culturally responsive and culturally safe for myself and the wider community, the Aboriginal students, the non-Aboriginal students as well, with sharing that knowledge with them. So that's a way to visually share it literally on my back, and it just amplifies, I suppose, my pride, if that even can be possible, and in a really positive but meaningful, direct way. Yeah. I'd like it to have a knock-on effect for other schools in the area, but also not just schools, like other businesses, to have that visual recognition is really important. One word is tricky, but say it in a few words: intentionally meaningful. Coming in like towards the end of the project, but knowing what's gone on beforehand, all the man hours, but we were going to get it done no matter what anyways. Whatever was come up against us, we were going to get it done. So that was that intention was there, but it was like, yeah.
Is there any last words you'd like to share?
Thank you to you. Yeah, and your beautiful design, and allowing us to use it on, it's going to be used, biggest mob, like it's just going to be on everything. It's going to be like, it is, and people have got it on their screensavers. I've already used it on a slide that I put up to do something basic, but I'm like, that just makes it more, it just shifts the focus and makes it more like, oh yeah. So yeah, thank you to you.